see, I can't. Let's do this. This is tough. I can't see what I'm doing. Something else. Oh. Alrighty, I just realized I wasn't on mute. So today is, what is today? Today's Tuesday, February 13th, Valentine's Day Eve. All right. So I didn't get to stream yesterday, Monday. Tried to go and get something done. I wasn't successful, so I got to go back out again tomorrow. So most likely I won't be streaming tomorrow because I gotta drive to go and get my fingerprints done so I can get my California license for what I do. Oh, alrighty. But the past 2 weeks I've been streaming off of my MacBook Air, which has been a struggle. So I have these monitor extenders that I attach to the MacBook Air, and honestly, once I plug the monitor extender in, it just really slows down. I guess the monitor extender is really not a good idea. But even now, right in the stream, like my fan is in overdrive right now. Why am I talking through not the? Oh, that's why I'm not plugged in there. I need to. Yeah, I need to see if I can. Let's try that. Get my mic plugged in. Let's see. I need to bear with myself. All right. Oh, I wonder if I can even change. I wonder if I can change my mic while I'm on stream. Let's see. Settings. Audio. Microphone. There we go. All right. Yeah, let's get it. That's better. All right, so I don't got too much time. I'm actually using my monitors for my current day job. And I gotta send the kids to school, and well, one of the kids to school, the other one staying home sick. But one of the kids needs to get to the bus in about 10 minutes. So I'm gonna try to start my breakdown on Gold, and then we'll pick up after I send her to the bus stop. But alrighty, so on the weekly, we are at this level of rejection. We are at this level of resistance here. And we are bouncing off and pushing in a downwards pattern. Now, real quick, why do I have crypto up there? Real quick, We'll pull up DXY. And here on the DXY, we are looking, I'm not going to say extremely, but we're looking bullish. We broke structure here, pushed up, we came down here, and we rejected at this level. Now, we're at this level of what is currently resistance. As you see here, boom, when we got to this level, we pushed up, we pushed back down. Right here, we broke through the level, retested it, pushed down. Now we're back at this level. The question is, are we coming back down? Are we going to bounce off of this level? We're already getting rejection. We haven't closed above this level. So are we going to be pushing down, or are we going to be breaking through is the question. All right. So the reason why I asked this question is because the direction that this goes in, I'll be looking for gold to do the opposite. It doesn't have to, but that's kind of what I'll be looking for. If the dollar continues to push up, I will be looking for gold to be continuing in the downwards pattern that it's in, and vice versa. If this kind of bounces off of this resistance level here and pushes back down, I'll be looking for gold to work through the level that it's at and continue up. So gold's at this level. If the dollar pushes down, I'd be expecting gold to break through. And if the dollar pushes up, I'll be expecting gold to continue on this downwards pattern back into this range. So that's where I'm at. I mean, it's a big range because it's a weekly range, but this is the range that we've been in for quite some time on gold. And I think that if the dollar doesn't, I mean, it really depends on the US market currently. So we'll see if the dollar gets stronger or weaker. Now, let's try to jump into more immediate structure so that we can start trying to figure out what we may be doing for today. So, for today, or not for today, but breaking, coming down, we're coming down to the daily. On this daily, we are at a level of support. We rejected it nicely here, and now we got a nice, good, strong bullish candle here. So for me, this is the first tick to a bullish bias. If I have a list of check marks, I mean a list of if I'm trying to create a list so that I can like check off everything that I need to see to kind of determine my bias and see what kind of a trade opportunity I'll be looking for today. This is the first check in, all right, we're looking a little bit bullish for the day. We're rejecting off of this support level here, and we're already forming a very nice bullish candle after this weak bearish candle here. So we're going to jump down a little further, down to the 4-hour. All right. So yeah, we got, I mean, this was really nice rejection here. Perfect rejection off of this level. Now it's making the push. This is where I'm going to be looking for a reaction. Are we going to be pushing through this level, or are we going to be pushing back down? I'm still waiting for this -27 to get reached. So my bias is actually Well, my bias was actually bearish to come down and push through. I thought last night this was going to come down to touch this negative 27, but it didn't. It rejected, and now we're pushing back off. I was actually looking potentially to take a trade last night. I'm glad I didn't, because this would have been a nice fake out, because it was looking like it was pushing last night. What time was this? No, this was before 9 a.m., 6 p.m. Let's see, 9 p.m. Yeah, these are all 4-hour candles. So yeah, it was right around this time, 9 p.m. We were getting this push here, and I was looking for it to continue. I didn't take a trade because I didn't have any confirmations, of course, but that's what I was looking for. And I'm noticing that in the Asian session, it typically is pulling back, or it usually goes against my bias, and then London session or New York session, the following London and New York session, usually like it. Asian session takes it and it pulls it back, and then London and New York session actually pushes it in the direction that I'm going. So I normally get stopped out, and then that day it goes in my direction. So I think I might go hands off of London session for a while. I mean, of Asian session for a while, but who knows? Still feeling this out. It's all a feeling process. Anyway, oh my God, 5 minutes before I send to the bus. So, what we are looking for here, I am anticipating this to come up and at least hit this zone. Whether we push through or reject this zone is to be determined. As we said, the daily candle is looking mighty bullish. So, I'm not sure. Oh, let's you know what, I didn't check. Do we have news today? That's a big factor on what might happen for the day. I haven't even thought about checking news today. Oh man, yes we do. We have CPI today. Very important. CPI is today, and we got some GP. We got British pound news already came out overnight, but yeah, we have CPI today. So that's very, very key to see what we're gonna do today. Very key. Man, that kind of changes what I'm thinking about. So let's drop back down. Let's see. So we're pushing I think it's very likely, especially by the looks of that daily candle, that we're gonna reach this zone here. So I think that negative 38, I mean not negative 38, the 38 is a nice zone, point of interest to at least watch price action here. So this is a very key zone. What is this line here for? It's a very minor zone there. Why is that there? Let's see. Looks like we responded to it a bunch of times on lower time frames. Okay. We're responding to it right now, actually. We have tapped that and we're pushing back off. We're ejecting off of that right now. But okay. This is gonna push through still though. Or maybe we'll get a little bit more of a pullback. But to where? These candles and these wicks are crazy here. What time is it? 7 o'clock. It's about to be 7 o'clock. The news comes out in an hour and a half. I am definitely not jumping into any trades before that. I honestly think I don't even need to be. Well, let's see. Let's see if we can get a bias and just let's play out a couple scenarios here for what can happen after news. Because which direction is CPI going to spike it is the question. Is it going to show us direction, or is it going to do a profit grab? So many what ifs here. All right, so what I'm thinking is we never got a true break and retest of this trend line here. I think it's still coming. I think this is it here that we're forming. So I'm really feeling like my current buy is right now. All right, yeah. So this is what I'm predicting for the day. We're going to continue to push up here. This is not going to pull back here. This is not pulling back yet. I think news is going to, and I'm not trading based off of this. I'm going to wait for everything to play out after news and then see what opportunities I can find. But just for kicks and giggles, this is what I see happening. This is we were playing around on this trend line, pushing through it, kind of consolidating right here on it, pushing through it again here. We never really got a good push away. This here is finally, right, it pushed back up here. That was some form of retest. I was looking for that. I got it here. I don't really need that there anymore. But now this right here, this boom from here to here, this is the retest. This is a valid retest in my opinion. Now we're gonna come up here and we're gonna grab some liquidation from somewhere. So I don't know if it needs to come all the way up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see liquidation come somewhere up here. I don't think this is gonna necessarily happen today. I don't know if gold can get enough volume today. It might, because it's CPI day. But I would love to see it come all the way up here somewhere and then continue on its downward move. So this is my current bias on gold. This is currently what I see on gold. Now we may get a little bit of a pullback today, like who knows, maybe CPI news kind of gives us a nice wick to push all the way down, tap this level one more time before pushing up. Who knows? But at the end of the day, the structure that I'm going to be looking for here on the 1 and 4 hour is going to be it to push up, break this down a little bit, but to not immediately, but to, very soon after that, push right back down. All right, 7:02. I need to get this child to the bus stop. So let me mute and I will be back momentarily. All right. Back we are. Time is up. We got 7:20. All right. Okay, so we're, like we said before, we are rejecting this level here. So we may get a little bit of a pullback. Maybe get a little bit of a pullback. We have news coming out in about an hour, a little bit over an hour. So this candle is going to have to finish. So this one's going to get us to 8 o'clock, and then halfway through the next one is where we're going to get that. So which way is it going to go? Which way is it going to go? Nobody knows. However, we may be able to figure something out with GJ. Let's see if GJ is giving us anything here. All right, we broke above the zone, retested. Now we're pushing up. Here we go. We retested. We pulled back down, but we never broke structure. We've respected here, pushed up. Let me get the bigger picture here. Let's zoom out to the daily. Alrighty. Look at that momentum on the daily candle. I mean, with 9 hours left, see, I'm always skeptical when I see a big candle like this on the daily already with so much time left, because you never know how it's going to finish. You never know what this candle is going to look like. Because maybe you get another one of these big push candles, or maybe it just is a candle this size. Like this could be the size of the candle, and that could be it. It could consolidate for the rest of the day and just play back and forth and never break this high or this low. You just don't know. But we're looking bullish. So we dropped down to the 4 hour. We are still looking bullish here on the 4 hour. Where did we go? What did I just do? Where's price at? Oh, went down. Yeah. I'm still so used to, I got to trade on my laptop more often because I'm so used to trading on my iPad, which is touchscreen. So when I jump on stream with this damn mouse, it looks like I've never used TradingView before, but I'm just really not used to the mouse action. Used to touchscreening it on my iPad. All right. So bear with me. I need to bear with myself because this is only for me because ain't nobody else watching this. All righty. So we got some strong bullish price action here. All of these fibs, I can get rid of these just to get rid of all of this crap on here because none of them are relevant anymore. All of this, none of this is relevant anymore. It's just clutter. Where's my eraser? I always try to do that shit the slowest way possible. Where is the eraser? Damn, where the hell is the eraser tool? I feel like it's so much easier to find on my iPad. Where is the eraser tool at? Takes this. No, magnet. Remote. No. Okay, hold on. All right. All right, fuck it. I guess we're just gonna click and delete. Click and delete this trend line. The trend line we broke, retested, pushed. It was valid. It was definitely a valid trend line here. I'm sure it looks even more valid on the 1 hour. Oh yeah, it's a very valid trend line here. Touch, breakthrough, comes back, breaks through, retest, pushes off. That's very valid. We never got a break and retest of, well, we broke, but we never retested this trend line, which now we're so far away. I don't see that being a reality. Trying to see what we did. We bounced off of this zone, but I don't see where I would have seen a trading opportunity. Like, would I have called this, or I think I would have been looking for way more of a pullback. I would have been looking for more of a pullback, but I mean, this is a very valid zone here. All right, let's see. I mean, if I was following this from the beginning, this would have been, or from when this high was made here, this would have been my first fib. Let's see where it took us to. So this first fib, boom, right into the premium zone, just right onto the top of that premium zone. Now we got a nice good push up. So from there, we're just gonna move this one along. Oh damn! Wow, did not want to do that. What is going on? Door was still cracked open. New drawings are replicated to all charge layouts. What is that? Why is it doing this? I'm so confused on what's going on here. Stay in drawing mode. Oh yeah, that's the problem. Wow. 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 Okay. All right. So what I was trying to do. So now we're gonna refib this. We're gonna, from this point to so the way I use fibs is I want to see it come down to the premium zone. So I'll keep, even if a fib, even if a pullback goes to the negative 23 or the negative 38, I'll look at that. For instance, here, this is going to be a negative 38 touch, or kind of just missed it. I just missed it. So for me, from here, I will still continue to drag this out to meet structure. So I'm going to bring this all the way up to here still. Let's see if this is going to be our structure point here. and look for the pullback. I'm going to be looking for the pullback back into this premium zone. Until a pullback to the premium zone happens, it's not something that I really want to touch on the 1 hour, because it's hard to determine where this wants to go. From here, you can tell that it's bullish, but bullish to what point? That's the kind of questions that I need to be able to answer for me to be able to take a trade. Bullish to what point? If this is going to be the zero, I need to get a pullback. Now, if it comes back down to this 23, I don't know how I feel about that, because we haven't. Man, living in townhomes is one of the most annoying things, because you hear everything from your neighbors left and right. All right, so let's see. From here, what do we have? To the negative 20. See, really never actually hit the 38. We never actually hit the 38. I need my glasses. I'm over here squinting. Where are all my glasses? Yeah, we never even got an actual negative 38. It got close. So if I brought it to this before I made that pullback, it got very close, but it never actually touched here for me. So we drag it out more. So I'll still be looking for that pullback, at least to this 38. Yeah, to this 38% mark here. But I would really like to see it pull all the way back into the premium zone. And quite frankly, so that actually does give me that does give me some kind of a trading opportunity, I think. So now if I zoom out to the smaller time frames, I can look to trade it back down into this zone, with the 38 being the target. So let's see. All right, motivation. You never look good trying to make someone else look bad. That's a fact. All right, so here on this chart, I'll be looking for a change, a break of structure. We've got this big ass imbalance here that's gonna have to get filled. Big imbalance here that needs to get filled. Trying to see how much of this I can get in the screen. Yeah. This is huge. This is a huge imbalance here. See, what I really want to see is a break structure I'm looking for it to break structure, and then we can potentially look for that trade down. So if we're bouncing off of this as a trend line here, what would be really nice to see is, a little push up, maybe to somewhere around this zone, some rejection. I don't even want to see it break this high. If it breaks this high, then we have to drag it out some more. But staying within this high here, I like to see it come, do something like this, and break. Break this level, pull back, give me a retest. A quick one. This is small structure. Then we could trade it down to here. And I need to go on mute again because I need to take a bathroom break. All right. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to end the stream soon because I have to figure out my monitor situation, which is tough because I really don't have any more space on my current setup. Do not. I need to figure something out. But I have my new laptop pulling up today. Thank the Lord. Ordered a new MacBook Pro because this MacBook Air just isn't getting the job done. Looks like we may get that pushed through. You never know. Looks like we're creating a little top here. Let me zoom out to the 15, see what's doing. It's like it's kind of, I'm not sure what it's doing. It needs to fill this gap still. I'd like to see that. Little gap fill. So maybe a pullback to like here. Whoops. Yeah, that's gonna keep pushing. We're above. We're gonna keep pushing up a little higher here. We're losing momentum, so I'm looking for a nice wick to tap up here and push down. Again, this trend line here is really a 5-minute trend line. It's really a 5-minute trend line. We have this rejection here, here. Now we're riding it out. I believe we're going to get a nice little impulse and then a push down. And I'll be looking for a retest of this level. If we get a retest of this level, I'm going to take some stabs at shorts today on GJ. So that's my trading opportunity for the day. If I take that trade, I will try my best to document it by recording it, screen recording something. Yeah, we got 7:45. I actually really don't anticipate taking any trades until after CPI. Even this trade setup, even though it's GJ, really doesn't have, I don't think CPI is going to have much effect on it. But what I'm looking at to play out is, looks like it may be an hour or two away. We're looking at 5-minute candles. I'm looking for a few more candles. Let's see. I don't know how long it's going to take, but we can guesstimate. From here. What's going on from here to we're looking about at least 1.5 to 2 hours before we get some kind of an entry here. Maybe less, maybe at least an hour. I'm looking at least an hour, but I'm looking for it to spike up, kind of retest this level here, push down, come back and retest this level. I don't know how far it's going to come down. I don't know how far this has to come down. I would really like to see it maybe break this level and pull back, but that's a little ambitious. I don't think we're going to get that much of an indication. So we may just break this level, pull back, retest, and then push down. But that's what I'm looking for. And on that note, I'm going to go ahead and actually let's take one more look at gold. And then I'll end it. Gold is making that push back up to the zone. As I said before, I'm kind of looking for it to push all the way through this zone, come up to this 38. And then from that 38, I'll be looking to see what it does from there. Are we going to continue to push up and get to that premium zone on this fib again? Or are we going to reject off the 38 and push back down? That is the question. So we shall see. See what happens with the news and the DXY. Now look at that. The DXY is continuing to push, which should be, oh yeah. So if the DXY is continuing to push, gold is going to continue to push. So I can see that gold definitely coming to at least here for sure. Then the question is what happens when we get here? News in about 40 minutes should give us that. So we'll see. But outside of that, I am done with the stream and I'll just be monitoring. If I take a trade, I will do my best to try to record it, but I'm going to be working, so we'll see what happens. Adios, muchachos.